guys, it's Janet Wakeland with RemarkablyCreated.com here with another One Take Wonder video. This project is so quick that if you blink you just might miss it. I have a 3-day retreat coming up. We call them Remarkable Hot Retreats, but we always theme each one and do something fun. Well, this month we are doing a tailgating party. I love football, and a lot of the gals that are at the retreat love football, so we thought it would be really fun to have a tailgating theme. As you can see in front of you, one of my favorite teams is the Steelers. This little wreath here was simply made with 2 by 9 inch pieces of designer series paper and just some scrap white paper, some scrap black paper, an alphabet set, this one's Morning Post, and then the Great Sport stamp set. So let's take a look at the project. What I started with was this flat styrofoam. And this one happens to be 3/4 by 8 inches. Okay, so actually it's 3/4 by 8 and 7 inches, excuse me. And I just found it at our local craft store, but I liked it because it was flat, which is what allowed me to staple it. And then I went ahead, and my other favorite team is the Seahawks. So it's kind of convenient that I have two favorite teams, one that is 0-3 and one that is 3-0. So makes it kind of nice. What I did was I took one strip of paper. These are, again, 9 inches by 2 inches, and I just notched one of them, and I used that as my template. You'll find that a lot of times I don't fuss 100% over getting things exactly, so I believe in handmade, and not that it has to be sloppy or anything, but I don't want it to look like it came off of an assembly line in some factory. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to do that. If you have a larger square punch, you could actually use a square punch. If you wanted to take the time, you could also notch the corners with our new square framelits. But again, I'm just doing mine by hand. And so we're just going to line them up like this. And we'll just make our notches. Do one more set here. This is our designer series paper stacks. And I just picked colors that were close to the team colors. So now I have my paper. You're going to decide what sides that you want to use. I think I'm going to go with the dots up and then the chevrons up. So all you're going to do is kind of look at about halfway. You're going to wrap it around, and you're just going to hold tight. You're going to take your stapler, come in all the way as far as you can go, and then pinch. And what's really cool is as you pinch, it slides the top part back, leaving the underlayer exposed, which gives you another burst of color. So I like that. And we're just going to grab another one, and we're just going to go ahead and slide that over. And I was able to get all that I needed from one sheet of one color or one sheet of the other one. So 2 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock gave me exactly what I needed. And then you're just going to go ahead and do that the whole way around your wreath. Just like that. And I was thinking as I was doing the yellow one with the Steelers that if you did it in all yellow, it would look like a bright sun. So if you were studying weather in your homeschooling class, or if your child's classroom is studying weather, you could go ahead and make a bright sun for one of those. Or maybe you're a school teacher and you have a class doing a session on weather. Let me just do one more here for you, because remember I told you if you blink you miss it. And again, you're going to do that, and one of the things is that you can adjust these a little bit, so as you're getting closer to the end, you're just going to go ahead and make sure you go the whole way around. And then I did go ahead and I did a banner, and all I did was I created my own triangles, and I just used scrap white cardstock. I embossed the letters, the Morning Post letters, on Midnight Muse cardstock. I wanted it darker so that it would pop against the blue and the green here. Excuse me. And I punched them out with 1 3/8 circle. Cut a little extra couple of footballs just like I did over on the Steelers. And then to attach it, let's grab the Steelers back and show you what I did here for just a second. As I went ahead and I decided where I wanted it to string from which banner piece, which flag piece to which flag piece, punched a hole, and then I simply pulled it through to the back, and I held the edge down with sticky strip. This is going to be up against a wall, so you're not going to see that. If it was going to be someplace where you might see the backside, you would probably want to consider bringing it around and making a little bow, finding a different way to tie it off. But I do know mine's going to be up flat against a wall. And then to hang it, I just took a long piece of baker's twine, folded it in half, drew it through, and it'll go up, and that way it's not distracting. And again, I just added a couple of footballs. So again, very, very simple project. You're going to use 2 by 9 inches of Designer Series paper, 2 12 by 12 sheets, 1 in each color, and you're going to use a flat styrofoam ring, and in this case I used one that was 3/4 by 8 7/8. So have fun making your wreaths, and hopefully you're rooting for the Steelers and the Seahawks alongside of me, or if not, then go ahead and make one in your favorite team colors. So have a great day, take care, and God bless.